In the shadowed halls of ancient Egypt, where life and death were separated by a single heartbeat, one god stood as the eternal guardian of souls. Black jackal head, golden eyes, a heart balanced against a feather. He is Anubis, the god who weighed your soul. But who was he really? A terrifying judge of the dead, or a divine protector of justice? Anubis wasn't always the god of the dead, at least not in the way we think of him today. In Egypt's Old Kingdom, around 2600 BCE, Anubis, known as Inpu, was worshipped as the guardian of tombs and the master of embalming. He was the son of Osiris, god of the afterlife, and Nephthys, goddess of lamentation. According to one myth, Nephthys seduced Osiris disguised as his wife, Isis, and from that secret union, Anubis was born. But despite this scandalous beginning, Anubis became one of the most beloved gods in all of Egypt. To the people, he wasn't a monster. He was a friend, the one who ensured their loved ones reached the afterlife safely. Every time someone died, Anubis was there, unseen, silent, yet watching. Priests dressed in black jackal masks to perform the rituals of mummification, believing they channeled his divine presence. To be buried without Anubis's blessing was to wander lost forever in darkness. But the moment everyone feared most came after death. In the Hall of Two Truths, the soul of the deceased stood trembling before Anubis. In one hand, he held a golden scale. On one side, the heart of the dead. On the other, a single feather, the feather of Ma'at, goddess of truth and order. If the heart was lighter than the feather, the soul was pure, worthy of entering the field of reeds, Egypt's paradise. But if it was heavier, the soul was devoured by Ammit, a horrifying creature part lion, part crocodile, part hippopotamus, the eater of the dead. Anubis's role wasn't to punish, it was to judge fairly. He symbolized balance, the cosmic order that held the universe together. And here's something most people don't know. In some papyrus scrolls, Anubis is shown comforting the soul, guiding it gently toward Osiris. To the Egyptians, even judgment was sacred. Not cruel, but just. This ritual of weighing the heart is one of the most iconic images of ancient Egypt. And it might just be the earliest concept of moral accountability after death in human history. Anubis's black jackal head wasn't random. The jackal was often seen prowling near cemeteries, leading Egyptians to believe it protected graves from desecration. His black color symbolized not death, but rebirth, the fertile soil of the Nile after the flood, the promise of life beyond decay. Temples dedicated to Anubis were built near necropolises, cities of the dead, like Saqqara and Abydos. And the priests of Anubis became some of the most respected figures in Egypt. Their knowledge of anatomy, preservation, and ritual purification was so advanced that it still amazes scientists today. Anubis wasn't just about death. He represented care, balance, and transformation. He was the bridge between the physical and the spiritual, between what we see and what lies beyond. In later dynasties, Anubis's importance shifted slightly as Osiris took over the main role of ruler of the underworld. Yet Anubis remained the psychopomp, the guide of souls. There's an old myth that when Osiris was murdered by Set, Anubis was the one who reassembled his body, wrapping him in linen, the first mummification. In that act, life triumphed over death, and Anubis became forever associated with loyalty, resurrection, and sacred duty. Some scholars believe that early Greek writers fused Anubis with Hermes, the messenger god, creating Hermanubis, a hybrid deity symbolizing wisdom, death, and passage between worlds. This merging of mythologies shows just how powerful his image was. Anubis transcended time, from pharaohs' tombs to modern pop culture, appearing in movies, games, and even tattoos. But here's the real mystery. Why did Anubis endure for over 3,000 years, long after other gods faded? Maybe it's because he embodies something timeless. The idea that death isn't the end, but a passage. That what we carry in our hearts determines what comes next. Some archaeologists believe secret tunnels beneath the temples of Anubis may have been used for initiations into the mysteries of life and death, rituals meant to confront fear and embrace transformation. Even today, his statues stand guard in museums, silent yet watchful. And if you stare long enough into those golden eyes, you might just feel it, that eternal balance between shadow and light, between life and the afterlife. Because Anubis still weighs every soul. Want to see more historical legends reborn with modern AI? Subscribe and join us as we bring the past back to life. Who should we revive next? Let us know in the comments.